wherever you may be watching this live video from. It's your boy Prince of Summer. I'm bringing you again live content from the village. So it's evening here in South Africa, 6 p.m. So I could have started going live earlier, but then there were radios playing, so I was afraid of copyright penalties, you know. So I've been indoors for the most. Why? Just decided right now that I wanna go out and get some fresh air, you understand? So yeah. So I don't have a specific place that I'm going. I just want to have a walk, and this is a scary place, you know, because anything can happen. Like it's like I'm walking in the forest. Look at look at how hard this bush is. It's like 7 meters. Yes, yes. My phone had lost signal for a short while. Kuzipa. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hello. So yeah, that's how it is in the village. It's 6 p.m. but then the kids haven't gone home yet, and I don't know what my brother is. You know, I don't wanna check where he is, cause hey, he hasn't been home since early morning. And when he comes back, he sleeps the longest time. I'm suspecting that something is happening with this guy. Something is wrong. And he doesn't want to speak out, you know. Doesn't want to speak aloud. So I just want to find a spot, man. I want to find, oh, I know where I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit next by the school gate. School gate, right? This my former primary school. My primary school that I went to. Just park there. Yeah. And my tripod is, you know, I don't use this tripod alone. My sisters are using it also. And Amne, salam alaikum for like Salam. They said they're by a cave. So just gonna sit here. I think I'll be fine. Sitting here, yeah. You know, gonna sit here, communicate with you guys, have fun. So guys, I'm reporting to you live in South Africa. You know, it's a little bit cloudy. Um, my perfect weather. You know, I don't like going out when it is sunny. It's irritating for my skin, and it makes me sweat a lot. So I tend to prefer cold weather than hot sunny weather. I hate direct heating from the sun. If you ask me where I would like to spend the rest of my life, between an icy place and a hot sunny place, I would say icy. You know, places like Russia. So yeah, I don't go out mostly when it is sunny. I just go out because I have to. It's a must. But if it's my preference, I prefer to go out like this when it is like, let me show you. Let me show you. See, it's cloudy. It's cloudy, Perfect. So, sitting here, can you believe that I painted this place? Like, I painted this thing. Like, this is my work. Can you believe that? But I wasn't alone. I was with somebody. Yeah. Things happen. It is good. It is perfect artist. Tshamutshedzi. Yeah. See. Hi, Ruzi. How are you doing? Huh? So we are going back to school, guys. The kids are going back to school. So it is just a matter of time. I'm going back to school on the 6th. It is Tuesday. So I must be having an complete school set. Stationery, uniform, and stationery, uniform, and what? And a clear mind, So yeah, it's a fortune that I'm no longer like I've been abstaining from Zaza. Zaza. Zaza is weed. I used to be into it. Like I used to smoke weed, but then not anymore. And it sometimes comes to a point where I have to convince people that I have quit. I no longer do such things because they don't believe when I say it. But then it's not up to me to make them believe. It's up to them whether they believe or not. So the more I explain, it ends up sounding like I'm trying to convince myself that I am truly over it. But then there's no need to convince myself because I know that I'm 100%. 100%. So, so most useless invention. What's the most useless invention in the world? Like, okay, let me answer that. The most useless invention is a gun and an atomic bomb. Any type of weapon, like that's the most useless invention. I can imagine people trying to check the accuracy of a gun. Somebody has to be the test subject, like Tasha, man down, lost a life. It's everybody's loss there. And What's the idea? Yeah, so a gun is the most useless invention, you know. Would you be like, do you agree with me on that one? Or I think that a gun is a most useful, it's one of the useful inventions in the world. Not for me though. What do you think? Isn't that a gun is the most useless invention? Yeah. So let's do another. This question and answer. Ah, why? Like, how do I? Like, guys, you know, so I've been sleeping for the longest time, and I believe that I will feel better just communicating with you guys. So please comment, comment with anything. Just say hi, I'll say hello. Just say good morning, good evening, good day, whatever time it is in your country, wherever you might be watching this live video from, And this live video is going to be lively. I I know that I'm stunning. I'm more stunning when I talk, because I don't just talk. I I make sense. So yeah. I believe that a gun is the most useless invention. Yeah. Guys, I'll be going back to school, guys. So the content is gonna change. You're not gonna see me walking around the village this side only, because I'll be going to school on the other village, because we don't have a secondary school in this village. Yeah, I'm going back to high school, going to rewrite my matric. And the day that I'm gonna go back to school, I'm gonna post my matric results, like my current matric results. I obtained a bachelor's certificate, but then I'm not I'm not convinced, you know, because every time when I apply, I have this problem of being beaten by selection. And it's so painful, applying and waiting for 3 to 4 months just to get a response, and that response will be you do not you do meet the minimum requirements, but then selection was the issue. That negative that message when they say, we regret to inform you that you are unable. Yeah, so that's been the case for me, like ever since 2022, after I passed my matric with a bachelor's certificate that doesn't have distinctions, and now I want to go back and get a bachelor's like a bachelor's distinction, not a bachelor's certificate. And I would like to go to, amongst these 3 places, I would like to go in South Africa. I'd like to go in 2 places. Cape Town, I'd like to go to Cape Town. If not Cape Town, I'd like to go to Joburg first. Then the third place will be Russia. I'd like to wake up in the morning and be like, BB. I'd be like, Iji, what's up, man? And like just wake up to a different atmosphere, a different mood, a different scene, because, oh, so guys, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is a bracelet, but it is worn by Venda people, you know. I'm Venda. So we call this Mukunda, Ubulinga. You know. It is made of aluminium. Aluminium wire. So let me take it off and show you. We call this Mukunda. Do you know this? Can you see it? You can see it, right? Yeah. So it is a traditional thing, and I like wearing it. But then some people don't like seeing me wearing it, so I don't know whether I should take it off or not. But then it's what I want for myself, you know. It's what I want for myself. Huh? I don't know, guys. Like, should I take it off or not? Because at the end of the day, you're my audience, and the audience is always correct, you know. It's always right. Whatever you tell me, man, I'll do. So I tried this thing. It's, you know, it's January and I have a problem about school fees, you know. I have a problem about school uniform because I'm a regressor. You know what a regressor is? It's a person that has been past a certain stage but went back again. It's a regression, you know. So it's a large amount, and yeah, it's complicated. Yeah. But then 366 days is nothing. I have to use 20 rands to make a copy of pictures that I wanna post on my chart. You know, weird things you used to believe. Okay. Weird things that I used to believe. Weird things that I used to believe. I used to believe that I'm late in life and my friends have achieved so much that I can no longer catch up to them anymore. But then Now I believe that I'm not in a race, you know. Life is not a race, life is a journey where I have to study and know myself and know group, the type of group of people that I belong to. So I also used to believe that life is a race and life is a journey. Now that I believe life is a journey, I'm no longer in such a rush like I used to. And what what are the weird things you used to believe? Help me out on this one. And I still believe that there's another life form out of planet Earth, like there are aliens. I believe that aliens exist. So that's weird, you know. And not only that, the reason why I'm believing in this is because um, the Bible speaks about aliens, but then in a metaphorical way, it speaks about locusts that eat people, like seriously. A locust that eat a person, that's an alien, man. Like that's not a, that's not a native animal from Earth. That's an alien. We don't have locusts that eat people, That's something else. So I believe that the more time we waste divided and not being one or united as human beings, the more vulnerable we are going to be when aliens invade planet Earth. Because we were supposed to be strengthening our forces as human beings for when aliens come. But that's a belief, that's a belief. I used to believe that. I still believe that aliens exist. And I used to believe that I would not amount to anything much in life, You know what I mean by that? Like, there was a time in space where I was smoking weed and I was drinking alcohol, and it was stressing my mom a lot, a lot, a lot. So I had passed matric at the time, and I believed that what good am I? Like I'm not getting. I haven't gotten into any university or college. So what I can just do is to get a certificate and become a security guard, security officer. No, or become a truck driver, code 14 truck driver. Those truck drivers with trucks with trailers, they pay some money, But now that I have stopped smoking and drinking, I'm like, what do you mean by that? I don't understand what I was thinking. Like I believe that like I was somehow not doing fine here, you know. So and the most funny thing about that particular mindset was that like it was keeping me shackled, like it was keeping me cuffed. Like I wasn't exploring and like I was not like finding alternatives. I had my mind fixed on a certain thing, like, okay, this is what is gonna make me chow. So that's that. And now that I'm grown, I feel like, oh, I was yeah. So yeah. Eh. Nice questions from Rich Minded. I'm not able to see those questions. Yeah. So yeah. So I had to mute the microphone because there was a car passing by and it was playing loud music. So I'm pretty sure that music has copyright. So I was not gonna risk it. Because the reason why I came this side was because I didn't close my chickens. I have to go close my chickens. You know, they're still outside. And it is night time now, I'm just remembering it now because there are these things that come out in the night time. And yesterday I saw a cat. And cats this side, they eat chicks, and my chicken has got chicks. So no, I'm not gonna risk it for anything. I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm going home to close the chickens. Then my evening stroll will come to an end. Can you believe that? Like, in the whole day, I just came out just now, like now. Reason being, because I don't really. Reason was because, like, in the streets, it's noisy. I went out on the 1st of January and somebody promised to beat me up, and I was like, yo, I'm not going out anymore because once I come out, niggas be like, hey. Like I just love this weather. What do you think about the weather? And I think that, like, it's time I start up there. Oh, here's my brother. If I Aluja, pity, Seven.
Ha.
Arvo.
Irrenduo.
Artuo.
Irrenduo ni jibu.
Seven. Baka seven Arvo.
18 me.
1850. No problem. Aku tu bangga rian saya bikin.
Bikin apa?
Bikin aku soalnya kau. Aku bikin. So this is my bra. It's my bra. And then there will be that guy who was like, like he's gonna start up something. I know, so I gotta move. Gotta move. So he didn't start out that for the business of it. So this car wants to crash on me. So my phone fell. So my phone fell. Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, back on that now. Roko chinye did them smoke a border. So I want you to see that guy. This guy. Blakey. Yeah. Ah.